Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's time for another character voice comparison, everybody. The character I picked today is Two-Face. Now, the reason why I think Two-Face is such a great Batman villain is because Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, knew Harvey Dent before he became Two-Face. I think that adds a whole new layer of character development and a whole new layer of problems for Bruce Wayne and also Batman. Because Bruce Wayne knew Harvey Dent, and when he turned into Two-Face, it's not like another situation where he puts on the cape and cowl and Bruce goes out there as Batman and he's trying to stop a villain. He's going out there to stop Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, but also try to help him. And it's like, I know you, Harvey. He calls him Harvey. In the animated series, it was like, he's like, Harvey, no. He just like, Harvey, you know, he's trying to talk to him as Bruce Wayne, but he's wearing the cape and cowl. He's trying, but it doesn't work that way. So I'm very interested to see what these character voice comparison is going to be for Two-Face. Of course, as you guys know, thumbs up for the voice if I like it. If I don't like the voice, thumbs down. And if I can't really decide, in the middle. Okay, let's jump into it now. Character voice comparison for Two-Face. Let's get into it. I think that picture's from the Arkham City Two-Face, I think.
Worst enemy, Harvey.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Your worst enemy.
Yes.
See this?
Yes.
It's the remote control for that detonator. Once my boys and I get down to the ground, I'll use it to set off that dynamite.
I love this voice so much.
The
Love it.
Says different.
She could never love your passion, your rage, your inner fire, like I do.
Well, then this must be your lucky day. What do you say, Madeline? Still want me?
Looks like there's too many guests at the party, and not enough favors to go around.
It's kind of like,
To say there's not enough time in one life
not to compare,
all the
but kind
jobs you
of half
want.
Harvey, half
What if you
Hulk.
had 9 lives?
It was decent.
Play a game. I flip this coin. Heads, I shoot you in the head. Tails, I let you live. I give
I don't know about this one.
a 50
I like the suit.
chance.
Down the middle, changed colors.
People of Gotham, this is Harvey Dent.
I remember this one.
Sorry to interrupt
remember
your
this one.
television viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
Right now,
This was
I'm
good.
sitting atop the beautiful Gotham Life building with 2 bombs big enough to make both towers rubble. You have 22 minutes to save them, and my price is $22 million.
The only way to get by in this place is to get ourselves some respect.
Yes.
Here, that's how we get respect. Show them all. that
Creepy
we
as
do
hell, dude.
things.
Creepy.
We should be fair, though. This is a place of justice, after all. Screw justice. Kill her, and they'll all fear us.
Back and forth. Short and sweet, but we got some really good ones out of that. Definitely, for sure. Okay, so of course we have to talk about the first one, which is the most iconic one in my personal opinion, which is, get the name, Richard Mall. I think that's how to pronounce his last name. Blah. That portrayal that he did before and after the transformation, before Two-Face, after Two-Face, the character went mad. The character went crazy and hectic, and it added more issues for Batman that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. I felt like what they did for Two-Face in the Batman animated series from the 90s was beautifully done. I feel like that it really set up, before it happened, before the change, Bruce Wayne and Harvey Dent's relationship a little bit. We got to see the interaction a couple times. It wasn't like one little scene. There was a couple of scenes. Then they gave some time to where we get to see his alter ego, his other personality. And then when the change actually happens, it's a dual situation. It's more towards the alter ego, but it was beautifully done. And I think with the casting of Richard here was a great choice, because he really evolved. Once the character made the switch, he evolved as a voice actor to give it more depth and more sinister-esque quality when the words were spoken. He wasn't like being, you know, calm and collected. He really let it out with the anger and the frustration, and it really worked. It really did. Next one I do want to talk about from here is going to be the one from Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, Wade Williams. Now, I've seen him on, I think it was a show. I recognize him. I don't remember off the top of my head what I've seen him in. But his performance in Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, I think, was a great performance. I thought that it really worked for that setup in this universe they put Batman The Dark Knight Returns in. I really enjoyed his appearance, and I felt like it was a good addition to the story and overall a good addition to the actual animated film as well. So I got to give him some props. I really did enjoy his appearance. But the last one we got to talk about, Troy Baker. Now, as we all know, Troy Baker is everywhere. He has done voices for I think he's voicing Batman now in the Batman Telltale series, I think. I actually did not know that he voiced Two-Face in the, at least in Batman Arkham City. I did not know that until just now. Even though he's been in everything, I do have to give the guy credit. He performed phenomenally as Two-Face in Arkham City. I really loved that rendition of Two-Face. I felt like it was just a great addition to the game. Honestly, with the Two-Face character, you could just go all out crazy, and there's no middle ground, and there's no flip-flopping back and forth between the alter egos, essentially. But what I liked about this is that there was some flipping. There was some times where he kind of was in the middle. He kept flip-flopping. He just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But when he was Two-Face, he was scary, and that's a good thing. So, regardless of Troy being in everything, and I know people who are fans of video games and fans of this type of stuff and voiceover work are kind of tired of hearing about Troy Baker being in every single thing. They're kind of tired of Troy. I do have to give the guy credit because he voices a lot of stuff that I found out way later that it was him, and I felt like, the characters were great, and then I found out it was voiced by him a long time, way later. I'm like, got to give the guy credit. I got to. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, which one of these are your favorite Two-Face, and if there was one that was not in this and is your favorite Two-Face, let me know in the comment section below, because this was created back in 2014, so there's been probably other Two-Faces that have appeared in this type of format that were not featured here. So whatever your thoughts are about Two-Face the character, this character voice comparison, which one is your favorite on this list or that was not on this list, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace out.